Hare experience. We just heard the song Home by the fascinated and the fascinating Beki Colada.
She is fascinating.
Very fascinating.
Fascinating and gorgeous.
Beyond gorgeous.
Ridiculously gorgeous.
Max, I'm starting to think you don't have ugly friends.
I do not. I have no ugly friends. It's true. It is very true.
Which is really great for me.
Really? Is it great for you?
Yeah.
How is it great for you?
Just
for your visual? Or?
Yeah, I get visual candy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What's not to like?
Yes, that's true. That's good for you. You know, I'm here to provide. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Isn't every experience?
Yes.
We all started off with an experience.
Yes, we are.
Who wants to go first?
Well, since you're humming and hawing, I'm going to let you go first so you can hum and haw a little more.
Okay. Cool. I wrote, as you know, I'm writing down my experiences that I go.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do and I guess the easiest experience was today. You know, not that I'm like, trying to like find an experience, but today I voted, so I'm very excited about that. I like to vote.
Can we ask who you voted for?
Yeah. I'm feeling the burn, so I did the Bernie Sanders.
Good.
I lit a car on fire last night in honor of Bernie Sanders.
That's a little much, don't you think?
No, it's. I need to get the point across. People need to feel this burn. So that's what I did. Voted. I like to vote. Max, do you vote? Do you
vote.
take place in any politics?
I'm not a voter in California, though.
Right.
So
you did the mail-in thing?
I do, in Florida.
In Canada. You're like, in Canada. I did.
Yes. I voted for the Canadian election, but, whatever.
Yeah, so I walk into the polling place, and you know what? Not that I get out a lot, or maybe I just don't get out enough, but people were looking at me, and they're like, dude, I literally walked in, they're like, you have the most serious chops I've ever seen in my entire life. And
Well,
I was like, thank you.
Nobody has that.
And I was like, see, like people get it and I always say this, when people get it, they get it. And when they don't get it, they just don't get it. And clearly people are starting to understand #ChopLife.
Yeah, you know what? It reminds me of Edward Scissorhands. Remember there's that one scene where he's doing the girl's hair and then she's got like this flat spot and it's pointed almost like flock of seagulls.
Yeah.
It's like it's a mistake on your face. That's what
It's
it
a mistake on. It's the most beautifulest mistake ever.
I don't know.
I want to ask
a personal thing.
I want to ask Beki Colada. Are you attracted to the chops?
Am I what?
You attracted to the chops? What's your
the chops meaning?
My chops. These are called chops. I
didn't realize they were called chops.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Yeah, I don't mind them. Yeah, they're good, as long as they're not gigantic.
These are not gigantic. Like, are these not
frame the face
right
nicely?
Thank you. See, she gets it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was my dual experience all in one.
Nice. Nicely done.
What was your experience, Max?
A lot of stuff has been going on. Last night, I didn't sleep because my brother was going into the hospital today. So I wasn't sleeping too well. And right when I fell asleep, and you get that little starlight kind of feeling. Everything is good. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. And then I feel something very strange in my bed. And no, it's not, anything fun. My dog,
Your dog's not fun?
goes underneath my blanket, and I guess nobody walked him last night because he peed on my bed.
Cool.
And I was so furious. I had to rip everything off, immediately go and wash everything. And then I got no sleep. So that's why I look this way today.
So beautiful.
Oh, just the sweetest. She's so sweet.
It only takes to do laundry. Did you wash it all together?
Yes.
Maybe approximately about 55 minutes in total from, by the time you put something in the wash to dry.
No, that's because you go to like a laundromat with super machines.
You don't have a super machine.
I have no super machine. I have like a 1950
wash. It's like a wash.
There's like a pan. I'm like, scrubbing it. That's
Then
rock and roll life.
Do you have a dryer?
I do.
They should have been fine. How long did it take? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2
That's
hours.
stupid. That's ridiculous.
Right.
You should have went to a laundromat.
I know. It's sad.
Yeah.
I need a new one, I think.
So
I know.
that's
So that's my, that was my last night's experience with the no sleep, the brother situation and the dog pee. Good
the
grief.
dog pee.
Dog pee.
The dog pees.
What about you? What have you been going through lately? You have an
Lately?
experience?
I had an experience 2 nights ago. Went to a friend's birthday dinner and discovered the best drink in the world.
Okay,
Ooh,
what is that?
share.
It's a Beki drink, I've called it. It's like this pink round glass, and it's got all this steam coming out. And it's got watermelon, lychees, guava, and other things, and flowers and everything. And I was just obsessed.
And
with
flowers
it.
in this drink?
I posted a photo of it a few
Wow.
times on my Instagram. Yeah, it's just.
Is it very fruity?
It's fruity, but like fresh fruity.
Mm.
So that was my experience the night before yesterday. So yesterday, had a very mellow day because of the pink drink.
it was a toxic pink drink.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I have to try that.
Is Beki Colada really your name? Because I mean, when I heard it, I was just like, if you like Beki Colada
Yes. No, it's not.
and dancing in the sorry.
I used to write, when I lived in New York, I used to write this column for a website called Glamwire. And we would always like drink pina coladas around trying to find the best one in New York. So the guy just named me Beki Colada. I was like, ooh, I like that.
And
So
where
I
is
kept it. It's got a
where
ring
where
to
is
it.
the best colada in New York?
Best colada. There's a place called Surf Bar in Brooklyn that has sand on the ground and everything and fairy lights. It's like
Ooh.
tropical kind of cool place. They have great ones there. Or
We should-
Dallas Barbecue do these
Mm.
gigantic jumbo.
Speaking of barbecue, there's a little barbecue going on right now. We have Justin manning the grill.
Yeah, I
Boying the grill.
got to eat a veggie burger.
Yes. Yeah, it's all veggie. All veggie here. Right? Yeah?
Yeah, veggie. Yep.
Not totally all veggie.
Turtle.
Well, I'm here, so it's like
Cheater.
I bring something for a carnivore. Come on now. Do you eat meat, Becky?
I've not eaten meat for about 20-something years. I won't say how many years exactly because then people will figure out my age.
You're 21?
Yeah. I eat fish and veggies.
Okay.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Except for that, the Fukushima.
Yeah.
like,
I feel all
poisoning,
fish
that
is like
radiation.
radioactive now.
Yeah,
But-
well, everything we eat
Is
So
radioactive?
it's like if you don't grow your own food inside a little greenhouse, then
It's
there's some
radioactive.
there's some sort of contamination.
Yeah.
Going on.
Yeah, it's true. So you're from Australia, the beautiful Beki Colada from Australia.
Yes. From
Aussie
Melbourne,
mouse.
Australia. Originally from a town or a small city called Ballarat. It's like a old colonial kind of city. And but I grew up in Melbourne.
In Melbourne.
Yeah.
So you've
By the
eaten
water.
kangaroo?
No
No?
way.
No?
I can't believe Australians eat
delicious.
kangaroos.
It's delicious.
Is it? I
yeah.
couldn't. No.
It is. I know. It's so sad. I was at a place in Florida called 15th Street Fisheries, and they have all these
Yep.
like delicacies, and they come with like different things. So it's alligator and ostrich, and
Ostrich.
and roo, and
Yeah.
I didn't know before I ate it, and then they told me, and I was
You're
like,
like, that was
darn, it was
delicious."
delicious. I'm so mad that was a kangaroo. I know. I see this little place all the time. Like,
But there's like tons of them out there, right? So it's like
There is.
so it's like you're only helping Max.
Last time I was
population control.
there, yeah, I was driving from my parents' place to Melbourne on the freeway, and a kangaroo bounced across. I was like, "Yep, I'm in Australia." Boing, 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 across the road.
and do you surf?
No, I don't surf.
What?
No,
The best waves in the world are in
I
Australia.
know, like yeah, but no, I like paddling in the water, but I'm a bit scared of getting dumped by waves and stuff like that.
Yeah, that it's painful,
Yeah.
but it's
You-
a lot
do
of
you surf?
fun. I do surf.
Ah.
Yeah.
Where do you surf around here?
Well, I grew up in Florida, so I surfed East Coast,
Yep.
Puerto Rico, South Africa, all of that side. And here, they're like drain pipes and, up in Malibu and, places like that, Huntington. but I don't go out too much here because I can't handle the cold in the water.
Yeah, cold water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
freezing.
Isn't all the water
Yeah.
cold?
No,
Isn't all water cold? I don't
no,
know.
it's not.
Not in Thailand. It's like a
Mhm.
bath.
Yeah.
Just walk in.
Florida, it's hot.
I would love to do that because not that I'm a fan of cold water, but and I've given this analogy too. It's like when I jump in a pool, it takes me like 3 hours to get in because my body can't handle that temperature change so quickly, and that's how I feel like it is in the oceans. Just, you gotta,
Yeah.
change immediately. And it's like, I need like 3 hours just to one pinky at a time. And then,
Like,
eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm flipping, I'm flopping, I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
So your music is very 80s synth.
Mm-hmm.
This is not to be crazy or anything like that, but how do you get that in Australia? Like,
What
like,
do
is
you
that
mean?
popular in Australia? I mean,
Yeah, it actually,
well,
that is.
yeah.
It's very popular over
I thought
here.
you were going to say, that is a great question, Turtle. I'm like,
No question you ever asked. It's a great
The
question. but
80s have been running through my veins ever since. It's
You're like,
Can't,
ever
like-
since the 80s.
ever since the 80s. People are always like, "Oh, the 80s are back." I was like, "They never
What?
left,
What are
really."
you talking about?
So the songs that I write just come out sounding 80s, no matter what.
Yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah, and the guy that I work with, Lionel Cohen, he does all the music, and yeah, he just does that style
How
as
did
well.
How did that start?
How did we meet?
Because you were already a pretty famous, artist in Australia
Australia.
before you hooked up with him.
Yeah, well, a few years went by, and I was in LA, and I just kind of moved here in 2010, and I was working with people in New York and Australia over the internet, songwriting, everything. I was like, I just want to work with a human being in the room.
Right.
So I put that out to the universe, and then I went on Craigslist.
The universe.
Yeah. And I saw an ad from this guy, and I listened to one track of his, and I just died. I loved it. So I recorded I wrote something straight away and sent it on my phone, and he loved it. And we were going to do one song and then turn into an album, and we started another album already. We just clicked musically and friend-wise.
Where on Craigslist do you find
Okay.
things like that? Because I'm on Craigslist and I'm looking for free dirt, or like there's a whole thing about free dirt
It's
on
free.
Craigslist. Like you
Free
get
dirt.
all the dirt that you
Yes,
want for free.
AstroTurf.
Yeah.
AstroTurf? I want to get that.
Yeah.
Mhm. I saw a
On
thing
Craigslist.
yesterday for that.
Really? You just go into
Yeah,
the
football field of
Is it-
AstroTurf
Really?
for free.
I'm gonna-
They're like, come and get it.
I don't want
But
that
how do
much.
How do you get it? How do you go?
You bring a
and pick
truck
up-
and a
But
shovel.
That's
Voila.
that's a big truck.
Yeah.
That's a football field.
Yeah, but you don't have to get all of it. You
I'm
just
sure
get
they-
no.
I'm
It's
sure
free
not-
dirt.
it's
They're just
all
trying to
nothing.
get. Yeah.
It's all or nothing.
No.
You're not going to like
Trust me,
split up
I'm the
field.
authority on free dirt. Okay.
I bet
I'm
you are.
I'm always looking like, am I running low on dirt today? Yes. Okay. Where is it free? Where can I get it?
You know what's funny is my cousin Shauna, who's in the band Bittersweet,
Yeah.
also hooked up with her partner, her writing partner, on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Find
crazy.
everything on
And
there.
she's multi-platinum.
Wow. Yeah. I found my dog on there as well.
No way.
He was just sitting on Craigslist. Just- yeah.
Aw. Little Max.
Miracle. Yeah.
Do you take him with you everywhere?
Most places, except, sorry, I've got Maxwell's hair going on my nose. So I'm
Oh my god.
It's
let-
not my hair.
floating up.
yeah. Let me help. Let me help you take it off.
Help me get there.
Might be some right there too. Okay.
I take him as many places as I can. But if I go out for a romantic dinner, I don't really take him.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Isn't- what's a romantic dinner for you? Like,
Like an indoors dinner somewhere.
okay. Well, why don't you find like a pet friendly restaurant?
I do
Is that-
take him to cafes and stuff like that, but not usually in the evening.
Okay. Why does he have to watch movies or something like that? Does he have a better
Yes.
personal life than you?
When I go out,
Yeah.
I put on YouTube. I put dog movies for children on, and
Oh.
it just keeps playing dog movies
Oh wow.
for him to listen to.
I didn't even know you could do that on YouTube.
Yes,
Aw.
Yep. so I can hear barking and stuff like that.
Oh, so they think that there's other dogs around.
Yes,
That's really nice. I locked my dog in my room the other day. I didn't mean to. And I had left the house. Nobody was home. And when my roommate came home, said, did you locked the dog in the bedroom for a reason. And I said, no, I didn't. And he said, well, yeah, I opened the door and all of your crystals and everything have been eaten. And yeah,
well, they look
he's
delicious, to
eaten
be fair.
my crystals. And I had a
Crunchy.
vial of white Reiki glitter. So it's very, it's attuned. It's like
Yeah.
crushed stones that are, all positive for healing. And he, I guess, snorted that, because he's a rock and roll kind of dog. And
He snorted it.
he was doing lines. It was like all cut up. There's
Lines
little
and
razor
crystals.
blades. He's like,
Dog.
dude, open the door and yeah. And then he ate all the wires. He was like pissed off. So
He's
I'm gonna have to
alive.
do that next time.
Still alive
Yeah, he is. He's alive.
after all that.
And yeah, he almost lost it that day.
He's shitting crystals and positivity.
Yeah,
That's why he's so
That's
full
right.
of energy
He's
today.
I love everybody.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he's very excited because Max is here, and he doesn't get boy dogs in the house.
Yeah. Understandable.
Only Turtle.
Only me, yeah. We've said this time and time again, but I don't take care of pets or anything, just myself. So it's like when people talk about like their like animal stuff, I'm just like, really?
Glaze over.
Yeah. I was like, you don't have any human friends? I mean,
No
you don't
friends.
have any human contact with anybody? I don't know. I don't have any human contact with anybody from time to time. I
Only
go
me.
like, yeah, just
me.
you. Well, actually, but like when I'm not here, and if today was like next week, for example, I would just pretty much lock myself in my room and just
Cry.
no, just watch. Like right now, I'm watching Netflix, and I'm watching Clone Wars, Star Wars stuff.
Nice.
Your
Yeah.
typical bachelor pad, watching cartoons of Star Wars and like, yeah,
Perfect.
cool.
That's perfect. So you toured with Kylie Minogue, which I totally get.
Oh, she's so
Yes.
hot.
Yes,
That
She's
was
Australian
so,
too?
Oh my god, yes. That was in the late 90s when our band was doing really well and we got invited. She was on the same label as us. It was the best tour I've ever been on in my life
Yeah.
because we would play, I think, at 8 p.m., half
Mhm.
hour set, and then get drinks or whatever and watch Kylie every night for 6 weeks.
That's fun.
Just like, and she would wave at us from the side of the stage.
Oh, that's so cute.
And we
Did
were
you-
young and excited.
Did you pick up
Adorable.
any dancing moves? She can dance, man.
She can dance. She's just really sweet and tiny and amazing.
Yeah,
She was
she's an
cool.
itty bitty person.
Yeah, like 5 foot, I think.
Yeah.
Shorter than Prince even.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's
Prince.
very tiny.
Oh,
So
Yeah, that was great.
I get you touring with Kylie, but then I heard you toured with Green Day, and I was like,
yes.
I
that
totally
makes
get
no
it.
sense.
That was
to
the thing
me.
about my band that I was in, the Mavises, with my brother. We had like some really poppy, like 80s-y songs and then some really heavy songs, like really heavy, but they're still catchy. So we didn't really fit in anywhere, but we fit in everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Green Day, we got stuff thrown at us while we're playing.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
Cool.
did too, so it was
That's
all
all. That's what I was picturing in my mind. Oh no,
Yeah,
that could be
look,
bad.
dodging like
Yeah.
coins and like Coke, big cups full of mud, and they'd chuck at us, and I was like,
That's so horrible.
No, it's not. It's rock and roll, baby.
No, but that's
It
horrible.
has
That's
no-
like,
10,000
that
people
reminds me
throwing
of
shit.
Animal House or no, the Blues Brothers when they were in the bar with the fencing and they're throwing all the beer and stuff at them. Remember that?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But for me, it reminds me of what's that band that went through that? I think it's like Henry Rollins' band.
Black Flag.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they were going through that same like thing, and it only made them better. So I'm sure it
Yeah.
probably made you better. Can you throw something
Yeah.
now? I'm like, do
No.
You just throw things.
you just throw
chickens,
things
you
back?
We
throw
were just
chickens
happy
back at
that
'em.
it happened to Green Day as well. It wasn't just because
Right.
they hated us. Like
Oh, they hated Green Day?
it was just a thing that they do. But I don't know whether they hate you or not. They just throw stuff because they're trying to be tough and punky, and
Yeah.
it's like people with
Right.
mohawks like going like that up the front.
Yeah. That's
I was
fun.
just like, yeah.
That's the scene, man. I mean,
Yeah, it is the
what
scene.
were you expecting
Buddy.
people just to like hold hands or something like
I
that?
know.
Like, come on.
I've said this
Great.
before, but I used to be in a punk band
Yeah,
Back-
yeah.
back in the day called Chaos, and
Yeah.
my fan base was really crazy.
Yep.
So they would dance with no shoes on, on glass. So they would break glass
Why?
and then dance on it because they wanted to bleed for the band.
Wow. That's a
I
whole
know,
nother
it's
level,
insane.
isn't it?
It's insane. Like
Do you have any
bleeding
crazy fans
people.
like that?
Back then we had some.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not
That was
now.
a while ago. Now, no. It was more in the 90s that all happened. But there was a few, we'd meet fans and they'd start crying,
Oh.
But now we're kind of friends with them, those ones.
Yeah.
They remain loyal and they end up just becoming friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that gets weird. You know? Turtle was a fan.
Of what?
Never of me.
Never.
Apparently.
Never. I didn't even know Max.
He hates me.
We, and then people are like, "Oh my God, don't you know who she is?" I'm like, "Doesn't she know who I am?" I'm like, "No,
No.
she has it the other way around." Okay.
So many people, after they saw the photo of you and I, texting me going, "Do you know Max? How do you know Max?" Like friends of mine. Guy friends.
Of course.
Oh, really?
Like, of course.
I was like,
See, they're afraid to talk to me. They'll hit up other girls like, "Oh, do you know her?"
Yeah.
Should
Funny.
hook Max up. Do you have any single eligible bachelor friends?
Do
guys?
I have
Yeah.
any? Probably.
He's always trying
That
to
don't
hook me
want
up with
you?
somebody.
That want
They
Prob-
want
they
somebody
would-
older.
they all probably want
softer.
you. Yeah.
No, I
That's
don't
the
know.
move, right? As a guy, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna become friends with you. We're gonna 10 years is gonna go by. You're finally gonna realize that I'm the one. Voila.
Yeah.
Instant relationship. 10 years later.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, we're
Well, I
meeting.
probably do. Yeah, they would love you. Yeah.
No, that's okay.
By the way, me and you're gonna become really good friends. 10 years. Give it
Yeah.
10 years,
Years.
Max. She will be mine.
Yeah.
We can always
So
speed
funny.
it up. Don't worry.
5 years.
Deal. Sold.
Ooh, that's the best that you've ever had.
I know.
Wow.
Usually it's like never, but now I got
Right.
5 years.
Yeah, every girl's like, "Are you kidding me? I would never date you."
I know. No girl would ever date me. It's tough to date. I assure
don't,
you.
I don't see why not though. I
I
mean, you're
don't
a good
either.
catch.
I'm
You've
beyond
never
a good
been
catch.
married.
Never married. Don't
You're
have kids.
talented.
I'm extremely
You make
talented.
Turtle
Good
Island.
chops.
Exactly. I got chops.
Well,
I'm a really good
well,
cook.
that's
Good cook is a tick.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm very
I can't be
loving.
bothered cooking, so.
And I'm adorable.
live in a shell.
I live in a shell. I live by myself. I'm, not a lot of people live by themselves. Everybody usually has people that they live with. I'm self-sustaining. You know what it is? The only thing is I'm on such a different timeline than everybody else. Where everybody else is they have weekends off, I don't have weekends off. If I'm to go out on a weekday, it would have to be after 11 or midnight.
Oh,
So it's yeah, we can go out. I'm after midnight.
that's too late.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's too late for everybody else. Or I'm we can go out at 8 in the morning. Nobody's gonna go out at 8 in the morning.
No.
So tough.
I can't even imagine anybody ever waking up with you.
One day somebody will. One day somebody will. It has to happen, Max.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it happened one time in my life, and then it didn't work out, but it happened once, so it can happen one
I
more
guess
time.
it could happen again.
Yeah.
So didn't you get a dog or something?
Why? I don't have
A
time for a
cat?
dog. I don't have time for a cat. I'm never home. I'm usually at work.
Oh, that's okay.
You
All
know,
right.
it'd be the same thing with my dog or my cat or whatever pet I had. It's okay, we could do something, but it has to be at 8 in the morning. You know what? I've been thinking about getting an animal that will do yoga with me, because that's the only time that
That's cats. Cats
Ah.
always do yoga.
really
Mm-hmm.
He does yoga.
does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way, because I do yoga by myself, and it's more. I used to do yoga with another friend of mine, and when we both did it, we both really challenged each other on the yoga, because we both were really trying to perfect the shapes and stuff like that. But then she just couldn't do it anymore just because her work schedule and stuff like that, and then she moved even farther, so it was just kind of tough. So I still do it by myself, but I need somebody extra with me to just help challenge me and help me become even more better at yoga.
Have you seen this guy? His name is Wing Chun Master.
Wing Chun.
Wing
Band.
Wing
Wing.
Chun master.
No.
You have to check him out. His videos are so hysterically funny.
The yoga.
He's
guy.
a martial artist and defense training, and he does Tai Chi as well. But you know the way he does it, it's just so hysterical. The funniest thing ever. I would love to train with him, but he's not over here on this.
Where is
side
he,
of
in
the world.
Japan or
He's
something?
in London.
Okay.
I'll have to check
Dude,
it
he'll
out.
come here eventually.
Yeah.
Everybody comes to LA. She came to LA.
They do.
They do eventually.
What
Yeah.
made you want to come to LA? Like instead of I don't know,
New York?
Minnesota or
I actually
or New England. I don't know.
I went to New York first in 2008 for 2.5 years, and did music there. Like had a different band then, doing shows and everything. And then I met my now ex-husband in New York, and he was from LA, so we drove to LA and I ended up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't
Did
you?
he go back?
Yeah.
No, he lives 2 doors away from me.
Oh my goodness.
That's
We're friends. It's fine.
Yeah.
As long
Sure,
as you're friends.
It's a
Oh,
total
good.
reality show sitcom. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
He
to me.
babysits Maxwell when I go to Australia.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. We're like
I'm
family.
not that way
so-
with my ex-husband.
so
I'd like to have him next door,
it's nice.
buried under the house next door.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it tough to be? Me and my ex-girlfriend, we can't be friends. We can't be anything.
Really?
Yeah, and it was mainly my fault, obviously, because I'm a guy, and it's always the guy's fault, right? And I seen her one time last year, and it was awkward. And I don't know if it was awkward because I made it awkward, and it was just like, oh my god, like, how are you? And then I was just like, okay, I think I took too much of your time. I'll leave you alone. I got to get out of here. She has a boyfriend now and stuff like that. So it was just, I didn't know how to be around her. So it was just.
I guess it depends on the situation.
Mhm.
I've only had 3 big relationships, and I'm friends with all 3.
That's because you're really young.
And hot.
Not really that young, but yeah, I just like to keep things nice with people.
That's cool.
I mean, if they did something horrible, like murdered my brother, I don't think I'd talk to them. But
You think?
Murder. So
Do you know
where
what I
she
mean?
draws
Like,
the line.
yeah.
You can do anything up until murder. That's it.
but if it just didn't work out, whatever. But
Yeah. See, well, it goes with your whole persona. The whole pink. Beautiful light.
thank you.
That's the way it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Turtle, obviously,
Oh.
not so light.
Well, no, I'm wearing my I voted, sticker.
No, you're not. It's
It's
You
gone.
lost
I saw
it.
it before.
Well, I did vote.
you think
Now
that
no one's gonna know. They're gonna be like, you
just because
fraud.
you wear a sticker that means that you voted.
Yeah.
How do we know? What if you just
Because
go and steal
the-
stickers and
That'd be cool. I do counterfeit.
I
I
do.
voted stickers.
right, and then people don't yell
Right.
at you. It's like, no, I voted. Look, I have a sticker.
No, and I even took a photo. I don't think you could take a photo in the polling place, but I took a photo outside the polling place.
Like
Yeah,
selfie.
that's-
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
It's very
Only the president's allowed to do that.
no while voting.
Yeah.
He did it while voting.
The president is, they're allowed to have,
Right. Well, because they have the
photography
media and
inside,
all
yeah.
that.
All that jazz.
but not
Yeah.
once he goes past the curtain. Then I think it's
Yeah.
totally private. But right up to the curtain, they're photographing him. Crazy.
I'm lucky I don't have to vote because I'm not a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you marry me, you could become a citizen.
No,
No.
I'm married.
No, I don't-
No.
no. I'm a permanent resident, but I think you have to be a citizen
Mm-hmm.
Right.
to vote. So.
Well, we'll work on
God.
that.
How does that work?
I
How
used to
does
apply for-
you're a permanent resident? Do you have to go back every 3 months and?
No, because I
Renew or-
was married, or
Mhm.
am married, but
You're still married?
yeah, at the moment, but we're not together, obviously. But
Obviously.
yeah, so I got permanent residency until 2023 or something. So I've got a few years to decide if I want to live here forever. If I want to, I can just apply for citizenship.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I don't think that far ahead.
Right.
Well, you can be a dual citizen.
Yeah, I think I would be because I wouldn't want to give up my Australian thing.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'd love to go there.
Haven't you been?
I have not been.
It would love
I
you.
know.
It would love you.
And I
You
used
would
to
love it.
manage a band called Juke Cartel from
Toby,
yes, Toby and the boys. And
We love Tobes.
yeah, he's gonna come back on the show.
Oh, good.
He was on my show previous to this one,
Yep.
and I just contacted him and I said, you gotta come back on. And he's like, yeah, right. I'm doing a new record and I'll
He
come
is,
back.
Yeah.
But they used to give me a bunch of junk all the time about going over there and because I'm a surfer too and I haven't surfed. in
Go
the
to
water.
Melbourne. Melbourne's the coolest
Yeah,
part.
they have nice
Yep.
big sharks.
Do they? Big,
Oh yeah, there's more shark attacks
nice.
in
Cool.
Melbourne than anywhere else in the world.
Not these little ones, the nice big ones.
Oh, I love sharks.
Do you?
I'm all down with that.
Have
Yeah.
you swum with sharks
Oh,
or
yes.
anything? Oh, hang on.
Absolutely.
Was that Danny? Someone saying they swim with sharks?
Oh, Danny she swims in the
Who
ocean.
said that? I don't know. Anyway.
He sleeps with fish.
I sleep with fish. No, I don't. I wish. Yeah.
Sleeps to fishes.
No, I don't.
What I do is on YouTube, there's a bunch of live cams, and there's a few live cams of just aquariums. So like at night, I'll just put it like even if I leave my
Oh.
place and I'll go out to a bar or something like that, I'll leave it on. So if I come back, it's kind of like there's still some life in here.
Oh,
As
I know
weird
what you
as that
mean.
sounds. Yeah.
Like keeps you company kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I have to have music when I go to sleep, like soft, kind of like relaxation music.
Yeah.
Can't be just silence laying there.
Speaking of relaxation music, let's hear some more of your music.
None of that is relaxation.
Yeah, everybody sit back, pop open a pina colada. I don't even know if that is possible, but I mean,
Tear
do
down
it.
some walls.
The Fascinated, which you can find at thefascinated.com. With us is Beki Colada, one half of The Fascinated.
Yeah.
And Maxwell.
Oh, and Maxwell.
Look at
And
how
my
cute
little-
he is.
My little
Look
sidekick,
how
Maxwell.
He looks like a stuffed animal.
I'm in love with him. He's my little man.
How'd you two find each other?
Craigslist.
Really? That was
about
really
it.
Craigslist? You and the
Yes,
dog?
because I was looking at all the shelters and
Oh, okay. It's a
wanting to adopt, and then they wouldn't let me, so I just went on Craigslist and found him, and that was it.
under like a pet adoptions or something like that, or I didn't
I
even
can't
know that was a
remember.
thing.
I don't know which section, but some animal. I don't know.
It was an
Something.
animal section
I typed
apparently,
in Maltese Shih Tzu. And just
and it was free.
Maltese.
Max was
No,
free.
I paid some money for him,
Okay.
but I rescued him because they took him to the shelter and then they took him home and then anyway.
Oh.
Now, do you have a power animal?
A what?
A power animal?
What does that mean?
Just an animal that you identify with. Is it a flamingo?
Flamingo.
Flamingo.
That's your power animal?
I love flamingos. Yeah.
What is it
Well,
about?
obviously.
No, I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
now
I-
all of a sudden.
Do you know what I mean?
It all
What?
snaps in there.
Explains the way I look.
Yeah, it totally does.
And I'm easy
Pina
to
colada. Beki Colada.
I just
Tropical
thought she was like
flamingo.
really
Come
girly.
on.
Like girls that wear pink are really girly. So I was just like,
I'm a tropical. I don't know.
Tropical goddess. That's what you are.
Oh, thank you. But I'm easy to buy for at Christmas. People just get me like flamingo-y stuff. Oh, baby.
Do you get sick of it?
Flamingos?
Mm-hmm.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. After a while, when you have like a thing and people are always buying that thing for you, it's like, all right, I have enough. That's enough. Just
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I want a cruise or spa treatments instead, please.
what is it? What is it that a lot of
Massages.
people have bought you that you had enough of?
Me?
Both of you. Has there been anything?
Nothing.
Max?
I used to have cows in my kitchen
Really?
in Florida. Yeah, so
Cows
so weird.
hanging
like
up.
little cows, and it started with like 4 of them, and then by the time that I got divorced, there was like 300 cows.
Yeah, that
It was crazy. It was
seemed like
you know,
crazy cow
Oh, I
lady.
won't, won't buy you an actual birthday present. Just give you a cow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, really? Well, I don't even have a place to put this cow.
That's how my mom is, but with roosters. So it's like,
Yeah,
I tell my mom, you have a lot of cock in here. And,
Oh my god.
that's just pathetic.
I know. She's just like, really, son? I'm like, too easy?
Yeah, far too easy. That's terrible. Don't talk like that to your mother.
Okay, that's right. Guys, do not talk like that to your mothers. It will only lead to hilarious conversation, I assure you.
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to think what I have a lot of. I have a lot of little turtles like everywhere, like in my room. But I hid them, so it's like almost like a treasure hunt for turtles. And then it's cool because like every now and then I'll get something turtle-y that I didn't know existed. Like I have a small little USB turtle flash drive.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, and I was like, oh my god. And he's like, I thought of you, and I was like, oh dude, thanks. He's like, here you go. And I've used it like anytime somebody needs something. I'm like, oh, here's this little turtle. I'm like, when you see me, bring it back. And they're like, okay. And like that turtle will go on an adventure for like 2-3 months, but then it'll finally like find its way back to me.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good. When I was with Playboy, I used to get a lot of bunnies.
Oh yeah.
I would send all that, but I would go to the hospitals and donate them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
It's really bad though when they send you real bunnies. That's really bad.
What?
Never send a real bunny to somebody.
How do you send a real?
They have it delivered.
That's cool.
Not
And
like
no,
UPS.
it's not. It's not cool. Do you never buy a pet for somebody, unless they're expecting a pet.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just
yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
right.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Never buy a pet for some. That's a life lesson, guys.
Yes.
Never
Never buy
buy-
a pet.
Unless
agree.
they're expecting it.
Right. Unless it's
they
a
really
penthouse
want
pet.
it.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sure, if I bought you one of those.
Please, Max. Please.
Well,
I would explode.
I brought a penthouse pet of the year,
Yeah.
Sammy Phillips, and she was here, and you did nothing. You failed.
Well, we know each other. That's why.
I know, but you
From
still
like a
failed.
long time ago.
Oh yeah, there was a car incident with you and her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It was.
A car incident.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he had sex in the car.
Oh.
No, not with her.
Well,
Not
he
with
was
her.
alone, and
Well-
then she got in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm a very private guy.
Yeah.
I can't show all the girls all my tricks. I have to work on them for myself, and then
Gotta work on the milkshake.
yes, it brings all the girls to the yard,
Yeah.
and
That's
their
true.
life is better than mine.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
It's not.
Have you done any covers or anything like that, like milkshake?
Covers.
Yeah,
Song covers.
yeah.
Yeah, actually. My old band did Planet Earth by Duran Duran.
Oh, that's a
for
dope song.
Duran Duran. It was like a tribute album. Well, all
Yeah.
these bands. I think Kylie Minogue did a song on there as well with someone. And we did Planet Earth. Apparently Simon Lee Bon loved it.
Oh, really?
We did that. We used to do a Divinals, Boys in Town.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. But mainly original songs.
Okay.
Yeah. Originals
Yeah.
are the way to go.
Originals. And then occasionally for fun.
Yeah,
Cover that we love.
got to get like a Taylor Swift maybe, or like a
Taylor Swift.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
I did Taylor Swift if I
Yeah,
karaoke.
Maybe karaoke or something.
Yeah.
But-
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
nice to meet you where you've been.
oh my god.
I can show you incredible
Oh
things.
my god.
My ears just
Oh, man.
exploded.
I know, but I'm pandering to the
It's
chicks.
fluid.
You know what
It's all-
I mean?
no,
Right.
no. Well, you got two chicks right here, and we're both looking at you like you're insane.
Well, because you're not Taylor Swift fans, you know.
No,
She's all right,
No,
but-
Not fans, but
We
you know
have
what I mean.
respect.
Like you don't put her on. You know, you don't go and buy like her albums or anything.
No,
like
but
that.
you know
You'll-
who does?
Who?
Who's like loves Taylor
Who?
Swift? Mikey Lopez from Nine Electric.
Oh, me
Nine
and him
Electric,
could
such a
get together.
hardcore band. He loves her. Every time we're driving around, he's like, "Oh, I gotta listen to my Taylor Swift."
Aw.
Like, there's something wrong
I
with
always
you.
sing along when she comes on because they're so catchy, all the songs.
Right?
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
catchy.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you sing, Turtle?
Anybody can sing.
No, that's
Can you
not
sing now?
exactly true.
I've done. What do you need? Some
You
Hall
serenade.
Notes.
Hall Notes.
Love Hall Notes.
I listen to them actually.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
j-
they're
I
good.
love the cover that they did of. Or is it a cover? That loving feeling.
Ah,
You lost.
I know the song.
that love and
I believe they
feeling.
did do a version of that.
Whoa,
I know we'll have to check
that
with Will,
love
the
and
DJ over there,
feeling.
because he knows every song that's ever been made ever.
Bring back
Ever.
that love and
Hall Notes.
feeling without.
Did Hall Notes
June.
do Bring Back That Love and Feeling?
Right? It's a
Yeah.
cover. Because I remember it was
I know the song well.
yeah.
on Top Gun. So then,
Yeah.
I heard them do it, and I was like, dude, they do a better job than the original. So I like that. I like when I hear a cover and it's like better than
Withers?
the original song. Like,
Yeah.
Righteous Brothers, that's who it was. Exactly.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Well, the Righteous Brothers are Hall & Oates. Even though they're not, even though they're not brothers, I believe they are.
They're righteous.
They're righteous in my book.
Yes, they are righteous.
Yeah. Do you have any bands that you like that did a cover of a song that was better than the original?
Better than the original? Oh, I probably do. It's hard to think off the top of my head. I mean, I like the cover. You know, No Doubt did "It's My Life."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the original
Talk
too,
Talk.
but they did a good version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
like
was good.
that. I can't think off the top of my head.
What
But I'm
you,
sure there
Jordan?
are some.
I have a few. Radiohead did a cover of "Nobody Does It Better,"
Yeah.
and it is simply just
I know.
breathtaking. Go for it.
I just thought of one. I wouldn't say better, but amazing is actually it's not really. It is a cover kind of. Cindy did "When You Were Mine," Cyndi Lauper
Yeah.
by Prince.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever heard
she
that
recorded
cover.
it. So good. It was on her first solo album.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a really good one. I remember that.
Yes, it's just amazing. But his version is obviously amazing.
Oh, yeah.
as well.
Because it's so like dancey and poppy.
Right.
It's very sweet 80s, you know, with a like 70s twist because it
Yeah.
has that little like organ keyboard. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yep.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yep. And she sang it at the MTV Music Award, no, the American Music Awards in '83 or something. And I posted it recently for the millionth time, saying it's the best moment in TV ever. It's so great. She's singing,
Right.
and she pulls her hat off, and her hair's bright red and yellow, and it's just
Yeah, I
I
love
get
her.
goosebumps
Gosh,
and
she's
start
so
crying
great.
every time I watch it.
Dude,
Yeah.
when we take our break, I'm going to look for it. And I'm gonna,
It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's really
I gotta
good.
listen
You
to
know
it.
what I'm talking about? That yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
I love
You
it.
know what I'm talking about.
I like
Willis.
Montrose did a cover of "Connection" by the Rolling Stones. Do you know that song?
No.
Do you know that song?
And I really like the Rolling Stones. Which
Connection.
is
I probably know it.
interesting.
Oh, hang on. How's it go?
Um,
Oh, I must know it. Oh, who did
I
it?
would sing it, but I don't want to sing on there.
Oh no.
Why not? I do
It
it.
was originally done by the Rolling Stones, and then Montrose did it.
I probably know it if I heard it, but
Will, you know that song? Yeah. Yeah. Everything is going in the wrong direction. You know that one?
No?
No.
I don't know it either.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
What album is
good
that
It's a
off of?
perfect song
Trivia.
for when you're in the hospital.
When you're in the hospital.
Yes, it is. So
Positive
yeah.
lyrics or something.
It's
You
I
get
don't know
us
about that.
live or
but
something.
it's very cool. It's very cool. Yeah.
Gavin Rossdale did a good cover, and I saw it live. He was on the Tonight Show, and he did a cover, a Rolling Stones cover, "Wild Horses," and I thought that was
Yeah.
really
I love
beautiful.
That, song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That song's
it
great.
was like a long time ago though. That was Jay Leno era Tonight
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah. Nice. So you're really good friends with Satellite Sky, who we love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kim and Pete.
Oh,
Kim
man.
texted me before and said, "Good luck."
Yes,
Today.
they were here this weekend.
Mhm.
What?
Yes, they were. I didn't invite you. 'Cause,
Of
you
course
know.
not. Did Kim mention me?
I love
She
them.
did. She actually did
Shut
mention
up.
you. She
Did she
did.
really?
No, she did.
Okay, good.
She did.
Well, no offense. I hit on everybody, so
He does.
I'm just trying to get
you know.
anybody or anything. So
They're the nicest people.
They are so sweet. Kim is
Lovely.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
and
totally.
they're just so genuine.
Yeah,
and
they
you
are.
know, extremely talented. Anytime that there's a female drummer, you know, I'm just a huge fan.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Girls that rock.
yeah.
I love it.
I love
Love
it.
it. Yeah.
And Pete, they're great human
Yes.
beings.
Yeah. Turtle tried to fix me up with Pete on the air. It was kind
Really?
of disturbing.
I don't think it was. I'm like, I don't think it was. You know, I was trying to play. I was trying to play your
Pete's
modern
great.
day Cyrano de Bergerac.
And what happened? What happened?
No, no.
We can't
I-
talk about it.
Yes.
Nothing happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened. I was like,
He's always trying to like fix me up with people. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, I don't
gonna-
need help with that department.
Yeah.
Yes, you
I
do.
doubt whether you
No,
need
I
help.
don't.
yes, you did. I was like, it's gonna be great. He gets her. He get her. She gets him, and then I get Kim. So it's like,
Oh, is it? It's like
Do you
a
want Kim-
trade-off right there.
yeah, it'll be great. But that didn't work
It's
out.
never gonna
so
happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, but
Because
that-
the moment that you tossed that into the mix, it was like, oh no, forget it.
yeah, it's. Yeah, I finally figured out that I just have to be even more patient than what I already am. So
Yeah, that's why I said get a cat.
Yeah,
you're going to be a cat man.
I can't because then I
He's gonna
get
have like
fur.
50. He's gonna have 50 cats. He's gonna
No.
be 60 years old. He's gonna have a little
I
can,
don't want to be
a little
that cat
spoon,
guy.
spoon feeding his cat.
But it's funny because there's like crazy cat lady, but there's no crazy cat guy. You know?
Yes, because it just
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. I don't want, and I don't want it to exist.
You
I
don't
want
want to be the one.
to bring that into light. Oh my God, there's crazy cat guy. No.
I don't know. I know a few cat guys.
Really?
Yes, I do. It's like Adam Houston.
Someone's here.
It's our
Someone is
super
here.
secret celebrity guest. Who could
Who
it
could
be?
it be? Who could it be now?
You'll find out later.
That's an Aussie song.
Yes, it is. That's
Men at Work.
Men at Work. I love them.
They
What
sing
happened to them?
Land Down Under song.
Yeah.
Colin Hay
Yeah.
still performing around
Is he?
town, around the world apparently.
Super secret.
We were talking real quick about Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but apparently,
An Aussie saying, because it's just one of those sayings like, if you're having a party and you're like, you bring the wine, you bring the pizza, and Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's
It's like,
uncle.
and then it's cool.
what does that mean? Like wild card? Like, and then a wild card surprise will happen?
No, it's like,
And then everything's sweet.
yeah, it's like we'll do 3 more minutes and then Bob's your uncle.
Okay. Are you trying to bring that back, or is
Trying to
it
bring it
left?
in
It's back.
fashion.
That's our new saying now.
It's
3 more
It's just
minutes
an
and-
Aussie.
Bob's your uncle.
By the way, that's the name of the show.
Bob's,
Bob's your uncle.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
You're renaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Every week we have, or every episode we have a name for
For
the
the
show.
episode.
Oh.
And it's usually like a big, point of discussion. And now it's all been done, so we
Yeah.
can do more shout outs and less
exactly.
deciding.
Now more Bob's is our uncles.
Yes.
That's simple. That easy.
I'm drinking wine on the air.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Has that ever happened? Have I ever?
You
Have
drink
wine?
water and stuff, but never wine. I'm usually the one that's
Really? You don't
Because
usually
this is my brother right here. This is
Oh.
nerves from my brother.
It's a brother in a glass.
brother
My
in a
brother
glass.
in a glass. That made no sense to the viewers, but
Yeah.
It made sense.
it makes
To me.
sense. It makes perfect sense to us.
And Bob's
It
your
does.
uncle.
And
I-
Bob's your uncle.
Oh no.
It's gonna
You're
be
gonna
like
keep saying it.
yeah, that's it.
All
Now
day.
It's like ingrained on me. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Bob's your uncle.
So why the name The Fascinated?
Well, that name came about because we actually on the album there's a song called Fascinated. And then I really loved that word and we're trying to think of band names, like thinking of all these stupid things. And then I'm like, I love that word. Like, maybe we should just call it The Fascinated. And then we changed the name of the song to We Are Fascinated. So it's not just,
Right.
yeah. Because it's got like a 80s sound to it.
Yeah, very.
The word, it's like a strong kind of colourful word.
It reminds me of that song. Was it Keep Feeling Fascination?
Human League, yeah.
Fashion burning, love so
I love
strong.
Human League.
Next time we ask you to sing, remind me that you can't.
And I can. That
No,
was
no, that was
beautiful
terrible.
right there.
That
That
was
was
terrible.
100%
great.
emotion, you know?
Yeah. Yep. I felt that. I felt the emotion. It just
Thank you.
like a wave right over me. And Bob's your uncle.
The people right now are
Bob's young.
the people felt it right now. The people that are watching this or
Yeah,
listening,
totally.
People.
It's good.
they're like they felt that they're gonna be my biggest supporters. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you totally need to start your own, band.
Human League tribute band.
Yeah. Just so I could do that song.
Yeah.
Turtle, you worry me. You worry me.
Bob's your uncle.
Do you like
Bob's
do you
your
like sports? Are you a sports kind of girl?
Not really. I'm sure
Yeah.
if I sat down with a bunch of great people and there was a sports show on and I watched it, I'd probably love it.
Yeah.
But growing up, it was more like just music and
Yeah. You
being
didn't
weird and then
participate in.
no.
No, I can't even imagine you
No.
playing soccer or anything.
No. Although I do like
Football.
exercising and working out, but not competitive sports.
You don't have one of those things that come. What are those things called? You throw and then they come back to you.
A boomerang.
A boomerang? You don't- yeah.
Boomerang. Such an Aussie thing. No, I've thrown one, but I don't know how to make it come back.
It
There's
just
a-
goes.
Goes
Just
flying
hit somebody in the head
distance
with it, and it's like, oh, okay,
to the desert.
job done.
That's so funny. You don't have a boomerang.
You don't just keep one in your car. You should just keep one in your car.
Do you have a koala or a boomerang?
Yes,
Kangaroo.
yeah. She always has one because she's Australian. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Well, what you do is you get a boomerang and then you engrave it with a koala and a kangaroo on each side, and then it's the trifecta.
You can probably buy boomerangs with that
I'm sure you can.
at souvenir stores. I'd say that they'd be.
You know what? The Fascinated should have their own line of boomerangs that you sell because that way, if they throw it at you, it's gonna go back to them, so it'll never hit you.
But it should be pink.
Pink boomerangs.
Yes,
Yes.
pink boomerangs
Good little marketing
with maybe like
thing.
streamers or something.
No, that would affect the twirl of the boomerang. I'm not a boomerang aficionado, but I do
Yeah, aren't
think.
you?
No.
Aren't you?
You look like one.
Thank you. Good day, mate. Thank you.
That's
The women would love me. Maybe that's what's missing. I should just go to Australia
You both
Austria.
should go there.
or wherever it's called.
Austria. Austria.
One
somebody
of
might
those.
shoot you though. They might think you're a kangaroo.
That's cool. I don't care.
They're good boxers. Kangaroos are
Yeah.
amazing boxers.
Yeah, they'll kick your bash your head in if you don't.
Yeah.
They get up on
Speaking
their
of,
legs.
of
Yeah.
boxers, we lost, the greatest, Muhammad
Oh,
Ali,
Yeah.
Cassius Clay. He was the greatest boxer of all times, in
Mhm.
my opinion.
Mm.
I've met him several times.
Of course.
Have
Huge
you?
influence in my life in that area because
How
he's
did
so-
he influence you?
It was his heart, his spirit. The whole floating thing. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He really lived that life. He was so gentle. He was like a gentle giant kind of a man.
Yeah.
And just advocate for human rights, and it's just a tremendous loss to the world.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't think he's ever boxed a kangaroo.
He
I'm not
did.
sure. Yeah, he
It
did.
was in private.
He took on Superman though. He took on Superman.
Did he really?
Yeah,
When?
you remember
Did
the
he?
comic on? It was a
Oh.
comic book. He was on the cover of comic books
I thought
taking
you
on
meant Christopher
Superman.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he won though. It was sad. Superman won.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he's Superman.
Well,
Superman,
yeah.
the Man of Steel. I mean,
well,
I saw Batman versus I saw Batman versus Superman, and I totally understood it because, like a lot of people are giving you shit about Batman. I'm like, dude, Batman is dressed to get hit by a man, that has the greatest strength in the world. So he has to be hunkered down. You know what I mean? Like he can't just wear a suit and just get hit by Superman and be fine. He has to actually have padding. He's a normal person. So I get it.
Thank you for sharing that.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Thank
Sorry.
you. We learn something new every day, don't we?
We do.
So whenever you go up against Superman, you gotta have a lot of padding.
Okay.
Just
You should
FYI.
remember that.
please.
Get some padded bras on the way home. Just in
Yes.
case.
If you need help, let
Bump
me
into
know.
him on Hollywood Boulevard.
I'll be
One
there.
of them.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be there. You need this one. Can I help you try this one on? Yeah, thank you. She would never let me anyway. That's cool.
No,
Yeah.
he's just so wrong.
So are you guys going to go on any tours or anything like that?
Well, we haven't really thought about touring or anything at the moment. We're just concentrating on writing, and because I grew up touring like my whole life, so
Mhm.
I'm just like, I just want to record songs, release them, and put them in movies and stuff like that.
Is any of your songs in movies?
None of this new stuff. My old band had a couple of placements here and there, and like Coca-Cola commercials,
Okay.
and movies and stuff like that. But I haven't
Any-
really pursued it yet
Right.
with this. I've just been having fun doing
Yeah.
making the music.
And we should mention that the her older band is the Mavises, and they were very, very popular.
And my
Extremely
brother was in
popular.
it with me.
Yeah, which is so special.
And he
I was in a band
is-
with my brother too.
Were you? With
Yeah.
this brother?
Yes.
Oh, with
Yeah.
that brother in the glass?
Yes, the brother in the glass.
Oh.
Yep.
My brother's amazing, I just have to say. He has two bands at the moment. One's called The Blow Waves and one's called Video Video. They're so great. My favourite. I'm his biggest fan, I think.
That's cool.
Was it hard
Yeah.
to transition from playing with your brother to, performing with other people?
Not at the time, because we were in a band together for 14 years. So at the time, I was like, I just want to do my own band. I just want to go off on my own and be me instead of the sister. But now we just love each other so much, and we did an EP together a couple of years ago as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I miss performing with my brother.
Did you sing together?
We did. He plays everything. He's a genius.
Yep.
It's kind of annoying, 'cause I play 5 instruments, so he plays like 40. Wow. It's really annoying. And those bossy brother things, because they always think that they know what they're doing, and you're actually a better engineer than they are.
Yep.
But whatever. But he stopped playing. We used to be in a band called the Butchers because we could butcher any song.
I get it.
I want to hear it.
Oh, I get it. It's very clever.
It was cute. It was cute.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, that was back in the day. So he's a restaurateur now.
Ah, okay.
What's that? He just eats at a lot of restaurants?
He would like to eat at a lot of restaurants. He runs.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, restaurant tour. You go to
Is he in LA?
He is in Virginia.
Virginia.
Yes. Yeah, he has a restaurant there called Gordon Biersch. So for
The
all
Gordon
of you
Biersch?
yes. For all of
did
you.
he make the first Gordon Biersch? Because that's an
I don't know if
extremely
that's
popular chain.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's very, very popular.
Wow.
So he's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So go in there and ask for him, and
Next time we're there, we're going to go there.
bring him some wine. Yes.
And we're bringing
But
Uncle
we're gonna
Bob.
we're gonna bring the vegan food to the
Don't do that.
steakhouse.
That's ridiculous.
There what?
bring the vegan food to the steakhouse.
Don't do
Steakhouse,
that.
is it?
It's a steakhouse.
I'm sure they've got some mashed potato that I can eat or something.
Mm-hmm. Lots of
I love mash. Yum.
Yeah.
Mashed potato with meat.
Meat sauce all over it.
Oh,
No,
nice. So delicious.
The best mash in LA, in my opinion, is, Jones Hollywood on Santa Monica and
I
Formosa.
don't know that place.
Oh, my God. They have this
I'm gonna
tuna. Write it
so I'm
down.
gonna go there.
Favorite dish. It's like this ahi tuna kind of steak thing. And there's wasabi mash and garlic green beans. It's the yummiest meal in Los Angeles. I'm going to go there after this.
There's also the Eclectic Cafe on Lancashire in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
They have a lobster mashed potato. That's pretty fantastic.
God, really?
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
I know. Yum.
Also,
I love lobster.
if you just want some good, just mashed potatoes, there's what is it called? Tom Bergen's, right by Wilshire. It's a Irish pub, obviously. They have really good mashed potatoes there. I go there whenever I have some extra cash, and I'm actually, which is a rarity, even more rarity now that if I'm ever down in Wilshire area, I usually stop by there because they have some like old Notre Dame stuff there too. I'm Notre Dame fan, so but yeah, really good at mashed potatoes there too.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, everyone knows where to get the best mash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In town.
It's a prize.
it's delicious. Yes. Okay, thefascinated.com. Go check out Beki Colada and the rest of her band. I'm sure they're gonna. You have to tour because you're smoking. So
we will at some point. Yeah.
all these guys got to go check you out.
Yes.
We will.
And you have a Twitter and a Facebook and an
Yeah,
Instagram.
everything. Just Beki Colada, Beki Colada.
Beki Colada,
and
Beki
The
Colada.
Fascinated,
Only
yeah.
ones though.
We will do shows.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have the links to your Twitter, your Facebook,
Oh, cool.
and your YouTube. I have that
Oh, cool.
on the show notes.
And Snapchat as well.
You have a
I've
Snapchat?
just become obsessed with it recently.
Dude,
It's so silly and great.
I'm on Snapchat. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
I know it takes
Me
a
too.
while. Once
I
you
have
get
no
it,
idea.
it's like,
I don't know if I'll
Okay.
ever get it.
yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, I don't need 10 seconds for anything. I'm like, what am I going to do for 10 seconds? I'm like, I
You'd
just
be
need
surprised.
1 second. I'm like, and even then, I'm just like, that's already too much. It's already too much.
Too much turtle.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of a old guy. It's like, I Facebook and Instagram is
Old school.
just old school. That's so sad. That's old school Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, you're totally old
I
school.
know, I'm joking.
Socially old school. I tried Snapchat, and
I hated it.
not that I don't
Yes.
hate it. I just
I'm just not good at it.
I'm not good at it. I don't get it.
But
And
our super secret guest
she'll-
is a pro.
yes, there we're gonna do Instagram tips or no Snapchat tips.
Oh.
Snapchat tips.
And
Snap.
Chap,
Chap.
chap, chap,
Oh
chap,
my
chap.
goodness! Say that 3 times fast.
Snap-
Snapchat tip. I can't do it. And I'm,
Snapchat tips.
I do this for a living. Snapchat
And
tips.
Yeah, and then
Snapchat
we'll
tips.
find out more about it with our guest that just arrived a while ago.
Yeah, our super secret.
Super secret.
Super secret.
Yes. But I have to take a photo with Becky. Are you tall? You know what? I saw you walk in, but I was too busy.
5'6".
5'6", fantastic. I'm like 5'3", so I should be the right height for the photo.
I'll take my heels off.
No.
He has a perfect position.
Uh-oh. Do you have a special photo? Like
Yes,
thing that
we're
you do?
gonna be
No,
alone.
he
I'm
does a
scared.
thing. He does a thing.
He's got a thing.
Gonna be alone. Everyone's gonna have to leave us. We're gonna use that massage table. It's gonna be great.
You're not going anywhere near my massage. You and Ron Jeremy. Stay away from my
Why did-
massage.
I just thought of Ron Jeremy just before you said it.
Did
For some
you?
reason. Yes.
Why?
Just I don't know.
Because
something
Turtle
about the photo
and Ron Jeremy, they just go together.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And it could be the Ron Jeremy rum that's sitting on my counter
yeah.
as well. Thank you, Ron,
Oh,
for that.
Ron. Holy cow.
Yeah, Ron's a frequent guest.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
Is he?
Yes, he's. It's a funny thing, I never invite Ron, but he always shows up.
Ron just
He
rocks
just
up.
shows up. It's so funny. I love him to death. He's a very,
Aw.
very good man.
Great. I
And-
always see him at the Rainbow
Yeah,
whenever I happen to go there.
He's everywhere. I think there's like 17 Ron Jeremys that run around,
Yeah.
and there's really just not one because he's all over the place all the time.
Yeah. There
But
must
he
be
runs
clones.
a animal charity,
Does he?
which is great.
Oh.
So anytime you have an emergency and you can't afford to take your pet in, you
Call
call
Ron.
him up and they take him in. Isn't that great?
That's great. I,
I love him
that.
for that. Love it.
Oh.
Okay. Everybody loves everybody.
Just thinking about how great
We don't
Ron
love
is.
you. We love
Yeah. No, I'm just
Oh,
taking you
pondering
in. I'm just taking Becky in.
yeah. Well,
I'm like,
don't take in too much.
thefascinated.com. Go check them out. And lastly, which is even greater, you guys are like almost like nominated for Grammy, right?
Not quite. I mean, we were in the
In the running.
ballot or whatever it was.
Yeah, so
Not
that-
quite. Not nominated, but
So,
yeah.
but that's great.
Something. I don't
you
know.
know?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just shows that like the caliber of
We're a real
musicianship,
band.
and yeah,
Real
you guys are
songs.
pretty much a real
Yes.
band.
Yeah.
So go check them out and help them out. Do you still have? I saw that you were doing $8 for your album. Is that still going on?
Yeah, on the website you can
Yeah.
get it on there, or just on iTunes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you get the real album, you autograph it and then send it out.
Does it say that on our thing? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
this new?
It must be. I'll sign for you.
And if you mention Turtle's name, you get.
Get it for $7 instead. No.
Oh, I was going to say
cool.
absolutely nothing, like always.
You get
Nothing.
Nothing.
special photo with Turtle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doing his thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
no
be-
Becky, just Turtle.
No, with Becky. I'll be like this with Becky. That'll be great.
Oh.
Thefascinated.com for more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's hear, was it Running Away from Love?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear that
I
song.
love that one.
Why? Because you're running away from it?
It's just
Or
fun sounding, dancey,
fun and
real.
dancy? Okay.
and 80s-y.
Okay.